Yo, welcome back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We are back in the house for another banger video. We are doing a recap of practice number 3 and number 4. I'm changing the numbers again, all right? The first one I said I was doing 2 and 3. I switched it to 1 and 2 because it works better that way, all right? It's less confusing, and it works with everybody else, okay? Because that's what everybody else is doing. So now this is practice 3 and 4, all right? We're going over Friday's practice, and we're going over the much anticipated Saturday open to the public live tweeting practice, all right? So let's start off with that Friday and get right into Saturday. Last couple videos been long. This one's not going to be nowhere near as long as them last couple videos to 20 and 26 minutes. This one is not going to be that long. Let's talk about Friday. On Friday, it was a decent day. All right? We're not going to sit here and act like, defense and offense didn't both do their thing. So let's talk about it. Running game got going a little bit. Chase nice with it. Had a couple runs. All right, did a great job explaining the outside zone versus the inside zone and in his interview. Very insightful guy, by the way. Love what he had to say about that. And the man definitely runs well, okay? And he's quick, all right? Very quick. He makes great cuts, has decent vision. Said he needs to work on being more patient. And these things are paying off, all right? They're paying off, and they're going to pay off in the long run because this offensive run scheme produces 1,000-yard rushers left and right. That's not going to be a problem, all right? Whether it's him, whether it's Mostert, whether it's anybody else back there, they're gonna find lanes. They're going to be able to run the football because of the scheme itself. All right. Mostert ran a long one, all right? 60-some yards, showed off his speed. He's been on and off, meaning available, not available, because they're doing these veteran days off where they're doing load management so that these guys that have been injured can stay healthy and that these guys that are veterans and been in the game a long time don't get injured in the first place. They're doing a really good job with that. Love what they're doing because it's also giving guys like Edmonds, guys like the other running backs. Names are going blank right now, but those other guys a chance to step in and show their worth, do what they got to do, or show who they really are, which is, scrubs. It goes either way. So it's giving guys like that a chance, to either prove themselves or to show that they ain't worth much, and then you can keep it moving. But I like it, what they're doing with those guys, because does X really need to practice? No. X doesn't really need to practice. X needs to be ready for game 1. All right? Now, it's good to get him in there. Maybe not against Tyreek Hill because we don't really need to see that because X is established. Now, Noah versus Tyreek Hill, we need to see a lot of, and we have. All right? Now, that's going to help, progress Igbenogany forward, hopefully. And then maybe not. Maybe it just shatters them. I don't know. But pressure makes diamonds, all right? So we'll see. Or burst pipes. Anyway, these things we need to see because if you have a guy like that's kind of getting going, by the way, in a Braylon or a Braylon, I forget his last name, Parker. I forget what his last name is, all right? But I want to say Edwards, but it's not Edwards. I forget what his last name is. Excuse me for that. But the Braylon kid, him, I would put X on him because he's starting to make plays against Needham and the likes. Put X on him. See what he does. Now, if he's still succeeding, we got something in this kid. All right? The one-hand snags and the getting open and the high point catching and the deep catching and the deep stats that he had in college, love it. Love all of it. All right? Love all of that. He had a 21-point-something yard per catch average. That's ridiculous. Like, he got a lot of yards off of very little targets. It's not easy to do. That means he's a great deep route running specialist. All right, you don't have to be the fastest guy to be able to get open deep. All right, Devontae Adams is not the fastest guy. He's not Tyreek Hill. He gets open deep repeatedly, constantly. All right, and it's because he's a great technician when it comes to stacking the DB and getting leverage. All right, that's what it's about. Brandon Marshall, same way. He was really good at getting open deep. He was a 4.4 guy now, but he wasn't the fastest guy, and he was still able to get open deep because he knew how to use his body to get leverage and to stack the DB. All right, so that's part of it, and maybe this Braylon kid is like that, and maybe he'll be a star because he showed up on Friday, had a touchdown with Tua. It was a nice throw. Was that on Friday? The touchdown? That might not have been on Friday. I might be confused. It might have been on Friday too. But he definitely had a touchdown recently with Tua. Tua also threw a dime of a ball. Dime of a ball. Right between two. Like, the ball should not have been thrown. And it might have been to Braylon as well. The ball shouldn't have been thrown. All right? Honestly, it just should not have been thrown. You're looking at the pass, and honestly, I think that one was to 11. The ball, to me, should not have been thrown. He threw it, and what a heck of a dime it was. Right over the arms of Nick Needham, who tried to swat it away, right between the safety, right in the breadbasket. Beautiful pass to Cedric Wilson, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was him. Beautiful pass, okay? Tua was showing some really good things on Friday, right up until that interception to our boy, Javon Holland. Javon Holland is beasting out. Had the orange jersey on today in practice for Saturday. He's been beasting out, man. The dude is crazy with it, all right? Ed Reed, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we seeing a little bit of Ed Reed here? Because he's making plays. He's a heavy hitter. He's got range out of this world, all right? If it's going deep and he's in the area, he's got a really good chance of breaking it up or picking it off, all right? Great ball skills, great hitter. The man, I can't say enough good things about what Javon Holland looks like he's becoming, okay? Now, Ed Reed, saying Ed Reed's name and Javon Holland in the same sentence, I'm smoking drugs, but I must be, is what I'm trying to say. I really don't, but I must be smoking drugs. But maybe he has that type of potential, all right? Let me not put that all on him because we're talking about 60-plus interceptions, a bunch of touchdowns. Ed Reed is the first ballot Hall of Famer for a reason. All right, so I don't want to put that much pressure on him, but he's looking good. All right, Teddy Bridgewater got to step his game up, bro. I mean, right now, it just ain't been looking good. Preston Williams got to step his game up, bro. All right, offensive line still gave up some pressures. Another guy who's stepping up big time, and who I already talked about in the last video, Jalen Phillips, beasting. All right, the man is straight beasting. Christian Wilkins, beasting. He a dog out there. Sealer's getting in. Guys like the guy we just picked up, Melvin Ingram, he's doing work. All right, it looks good. It looks good. I love what I'm seeing, but I need definitely Brissett-esque Bridgewater to get his game up. All right, I need him to step his game up because we know Tua could possibly get injured. This guy was going to have to come in. He's going to have to do work for us. We need it. All right, we definitely need that. All right, that was Friday. Friday was an up and down for Tua. He did some good things, threw a nice touchdown, but then he also threw a really nice pass as well. And then he also, by the way, he also threw the pick. By the way, Tyreek Hill, guys. What Tyreek Hill is doing for this offense is crazy to me. All right? They're saying guys are running wide open. Now, I want to believe that has a good deal to do with the way the offense is being schemed and the fact that the defense is running vanilla stuff and just, playing around with certain things. But I believe Tyreek Hill has a lot to do with that as well because of the impact he makes on every play. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who's getting the football. You don't know what to do with him because you can't really contain him. It opens up lanes for everybody else. Waddle's running free. The running backs are sometimes running free back there. The only thing we haven't really seen is the tight ends. All right, we haven't heard nothing from Durham Smythe. We haven't heard nothing from Gesicki. Them two, put an APB out for them. We don't know where they at. Maybe they're not worried about that right now, and maybe they'll worry about that the second week. But we haven't heard nothing from them. Across the middle, we haven't heard anything across the middle. We've heard all the outside stuff in the world, nothing across the middle, so we'll see what happens next week. But everything else has been working. Everything else, even running the football for the most part, has been working. There's been times when the defense was getting back there, stopping. Van Ginkel's been getting back there, doing his thing. Tyndall has been coming in, doing his thing as well. Haven't heard much from Landon Roberts, but Raekwon has been doing his thing as well as some of the other defensive linemen I've already mentioned. Love to see it. All right, Saturday, let's talk about it. That man Tua said, if y'all gonna come out to see me, I'm gonna put on a show. And that's exactly what that man did. Starting out with one-on-ones, all right? Starting out with one-on-ones, putting on the show. Cedric Wilson, here, Tutty. Tyreek Hill, here, Tutty, all right? Tutty, let me give you a Tutty real quick. Who else want one? Actually, I don't know if he had a Tutty. He might have had a Tutty still to Tyreek Hill, but it wasn't the deep one because X was on him and X did his job, although X got beat, but X did his job enough to to force an error and throw an overthrow at that to Tyreek Hill. All right, an overthrow in one-on-ones to Tyreek Hill. We'll get back to that because, well, no, we won't get back to that, but maybe it's not a foreshadow, but it's a second chance at it, and does he overthrow him the next time? All right, that's the type of question it is. But overthrowing Tyreek Hill is not easy to do. Arm strength? Anyway, X did his job on that one. Jalen Waddle, you want a tutty? Here, tutty for you against Needham. All right, did his job. One-on-ones, offensive line, defensive line. Raekwon Davis, Connor Williams. Raekwon manhandled that man all the way to the ground with no pads on. Raekwon's a beast of a man, so I understand, but we don't want to see our starting center on the ground. That's not good. All right, so hopefully they get that rectified. Let's move on. Running game. Edmonds, once again, Mostert was not in there today. The man, Edmonds was running all over the place. They couldn't stop him. All right, he had lanes everywhere, and he was getting there with a quickness. He was decisive. I love what I'm hearing about Edmonds, okay? Love it. Tua was on one today, all right? Told you about the one-on-ones. The man was hitting Tyreek Hill left and right. Tyreek Hill was wide open, all right? Wide open on multiple occasions, and Tua was hitting him, all right? Namely, a 65-yard bomb to Tyreek Hill in stride in the breadbasket over Igbinoghene, all right? Igbinoghene got beat on that play, man. He got beat, and Tua stepped back to throw, play action pass, guy come into his left side, stepped up in the pocket, threw a strike, a beautiful 60 yards in the air from the 30 to the 10. Yeet. Let me get that. Yeet. Touchdown. Holla at your boy. What a play. I watched that play maybe 50 times because it was beautiful to see Tua actually display some type of arm strength. All right. The one thing that people said that he can't do, he can't throw deep for whatever reason. He ain't got it in him. He threw it 60 yards, all right? The fact that he showed us he can do it while the bullets are live, while, granted, they don't have pads on, but while the defense is still being able to come at you, you getting that ball out there shows me you can do it. That's all I need to see. Now, I like to see that in a preseason game or in a regular season game as well. But you're showing us you can throw it 60 yards. That's all I need to see. I don't need to see the man throw a fastball 30 yards down the field when only few could do that. No. If you could throw it 60 yards in the air to Tyreek Hill, the fastest guy in the NFL, or at least top 2 or 3, and he ain't 2 or 3, you gotta give Tua props. If you could do that, you gotta give Tua his props. I'm giving Tua his props. Tua did his thing. Now, here's what I will say. This is practice at the end of the day. Maybe this video is going a little bit longer than I anticipated. Sorry about that for y'all. But y'all know I got to get the information out. Defense responded. Love it. Because after that, they was getting pressure left and right. Van Ginkel got pressure. Phillips got some pressure. Wilkins got pressure. Sealer got pressure. They were making stops in the backfield. Jalen Phillips making stops in the backfield. They were doing their thing. Ingram got in on the act. They were doing their thing on defense, all right? For the most part after that, you didn't hear too much, okay? Brissett got in there. He had some nice plays, but he was holding on to the ball too long as well, and he had some incompletions, and he missed Waddle right off the fingertips and things like that. Braylon had a beautiful one-handed back shoulder catch from either Teddy Bridgewater, not Brissett, Bridgewater or Tua. We don't really know. Shouts out, by the way, to Omar Kelly, who apparently had an emergency. All right, so and he's my favorite follow, and I didn't get to hear anything from him on that touchdown from Tua to Hill, but it was apparently because, you know, something happened with him, all right? I don't know if it was heat. I don't want to speculate. I don't know if it was the heat or if he fell. There's conflicting reports, but either way, prayers up to him. Hopefully he feels better. But the defense did respond. I like to see that because this is practice against our own guys, all right? Now, if it was against Tampa Bay like it is going to be next week, I don't want to see them responding. But us, I want to see us respond, all right? If Brady goes down and gets a touchdown, on the next drive, I want to see us respond, get that 3 and out, force a punt, do whatever we got to do. Love what I saw from the offense and from the defense the last 2 days. We're working. We're getting better. I believe the buzz is being, generated as of now. Apparently, the season tickets are almost all sold out. So if you wanted one, go get you one. I will be at camp once again on Tuesday. I'll be in the stands watching it, giving you guys everything I got, all right? Everything I got, I'm going to be giving it to you as fast as possible. Then right after that, I'm going to get down on the field. I'm going to see if I can find a couple of my YouTube brothers, and then we're going to go ahead and do a recap of what happened right there on the field, all right? Well, not on the field, but like off to the side. We're going to do one of those, and I'm going to put that video out for y'all so y'all can get it right away. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Comments. All right, comment what you thought about the practice, what you thought about the throw. Please don't give me like I've been seeing that it was a fluke. Don't give me none of that. Please don't give me it was a fluke pass. All right, I don't want to hear that. You throw it 60 yards, you got my respect. All right, I can't throw it 60. You throw it 60, I can throw it a good 30, 40, but I can't throw it 60. You throw it 60, you got my respect. I'll let y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. Win, lose, or draw. I'm a Dolphin fan for life. Holla at your boy.